Exile has come to Anayat. So young, so young.
Welcome back to Mr. Ateche, sir. Welcome, man. Thank you.
They had prepared a room for him in Don Eliodor's house, but he chose instead Turong's house, a shaky hut near the sea. They thought of nobody but Mr. Reteche. They talk about him in the barber shop, in the sari-sari store, the way he walked, the way he looked, at his unruly hair. They dress him in a purple and linen myth and mystery.
Father, I have something to tell you.
Yes, yeah.
About the teacher. He strode in the room, very tall, serious, and polite. He looked at us all over, and yet did not seem to see us. He asked for the first of our name, and he read of each one. We looked at him long, and when he came to my name, Father, the most surprising thing happened.
Sita?
Yes, sir, I'm Sita. He looked at me uncomprehendingly, inarticulate, and seemed to me, Father. It actually seemed that he was begging me to tell him that it's not my name, that I deceiving him. He looked miserable and sick that I felt sinker or running away.
Zita is not your name. It's just a pet name, isn't it?
My father always called me that, sir.
It can't be. It may be Pasita or Luisa or whatever.
His voice was scarcely above a whisper. All the while he looked at me begging. I shook my head determinedly. My answer must have angered him. He must have thought that I was hard-headed.
1,000 miles, Mother of Mercy, is not possible.
He did not slip a wink. I am sure of it. When I came from the market, the stars were out, and he had not touched the food that I had prepared. I woke up 3 times during the night, but he had so much changed his position. I once thought that he was asleep, so I came near but he motioned me away. I awoke at dawn to prepare the nets, but he was still there.
Maybe he wants to go home already.
He is sick. You remember Father Fernando? He had a way of looking like that. Into the space, seeking nobody just before he died.
Every month, there was a letter that came for him, sometimes 2 or 3, blue envelopes with a golden design in the upper left-hand corner, and addressed in a broad, angular sweeping handwriting. One time, Turong brought one of them in the classroom.
I did not know any better. Moths are not supposed to know. They only come to the light. And the light looked so inviting. There was no resisting it. Moths are not supposed to know. One does not even know it is a moth until one's wing was burned.
Francisco Virepeche. What a name. What could be his nickname? Paki? Prom? Uh,
Not a check, my good man. Come follow me. Please, take a seat.
Thank you.
I have a favor to ask you.
What is it, sir?
We're going to the city on our next harvest, perhaps. I didn't want you to feel like Viviana. You know what I mean? I want you to treat her like a lady. Zita? Is that you?
Doniador, society. Women wear clothes to reveal, not to hide.
Why did you dress as bright colors?
It's just because peacock have bright feathers too. And they paint their lips to smile even they don't want to. And to have long eyelashes to hide deception.
one will feel like shy and uncomfortable. Oh no! All comes naturally.
Look, Sita, a society girl does not smile so openly. Her eyes seek once, so that reveals her true feeling.
But if I'm happy, glad, I want to show it.
Don't! But if you show it by smiling, let your eyes be mocking. And if you show it with your eyes, repulse it with your lips.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms.
The thing is that someday we'll do it too. And that day, you will understand.
One day, Turong came from Paumbang and this time he bought a stranger.
I never realized what you meant to me until I began seeking from others what you would not give me.
There were periods when they both become excited and talk fast and hard. She knew what was coming now, knew it before the stranger asked the question.
Tomorrow?
Mr. Ritesh made me to give you this. He said you would understand.